And we welcome you to the Macon Middle School softball field as we get set for Mountain 7 Conference softball action for you tonight on a sun-splashed Friday evening. The rain has held off, and hopefully it will continue to hold off. It's the Pisgah Black Bears and the Franklin Panthers doing battle tonight in another Mountain 7 Conference clash. You see a bunch of players out in the outfield. It is Little League night for the Macon County Softball Little League girls. They're going to run back towards home plate. Well, now they're taking a left turn heading towards
Good job, girls.
the first base line, and now they're going to head off the field, and we'll get this one underway right directly.
Let's play ball.
The Panthers come in really reeling after a loss on Wednesday night to North Henderson, and pretty much have taken themselves out of consideration for a conference championship. Now at 6-2 in the Mountain 7 Conference, 10-2 overall. But that loss on Wednesday night was devastating in the standings as we look here. West Henderson is at the very top of the conference, if we can get the graphics to work correctly. There we go. They are at 13-1 and 8-0, and now the Panthers 2 games back. They do meet the West Henderson Falcons at the end of the season. Here's the schedule since the last time that we talked to you, which was all the way back in March. Game on March 28th against Madison. Then they had a game against Brevard canceled, and then 3 straight on the road, including a win, 4 straight on the road, rather, including a win against Tuscola and a win against East Henderson, and a loss against West Henderson and North Henderson. And then you see them tonight battling the Pisgah Black Bears. Back on March 19th, these 2 teams did battle in Canton, and Franklin came out with a 13-4 victory at the home of the Bears. Oh, it's going to be Kendall Rummins that will get the start here in the circle tonight for Coach Bobby Bishop. Olivia Bouchard behind the plate, Layla Malloy at third. Short, it's Ashlyn McConnell, Josie Dehart at second, and Mia Tran over at first. Pisgah got to send Jaden Smith up to face Rummins, and we are underway as the plate area here at the middle school softball complex is almost in the shade, but you see some shade out in front as we are right behind a home plate because the stands are so filled that we had a lot of protest when we tried to actually put our camera up in the stands. People were upset about that. So somebody had already, for Pisgah, put a camera up right next to the camera view you see right here, the backside of the umpire. And we decided that we would put a camera right there. But as you can see, it's not very good. You don't get much of a view there except the backside of the umpire. A little low for ball 3. Oh, yeah, there you go. Isn't that great? 3 balls and a strike to the leadoff lady. It's Jaden Smith at the plate, Coach Heidi Morgan. And Allen misses for ball 4. So Kendall Rummins issues a walk for the first batter she sees. And there's a runner at first for the Black Bears. That'll bring to the plate Mac Jones, the center fielder for the Black Bears. In for a strike. Oh, and 1 the count to Mac. In for a strike. Quickly 0-2 the count. Also, before the game, unfortunately, we were not able to get the presentation on our live stream. We wouldn't have been able to see it anyway because they presented it down the first base line. The Athlete of the Month was presented tonight to Laura Holland, and at some point in tonight's broadcast, you will learn more about Laura Holland in her Athlete of the Month feature. She is the Athlete of the Month of April. 1-2, misses outside, evens it up at 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2-2. Misses, runs it full, 3-2. Runner at first and nobody out here in the top half of the first inning. Swung on and missed, strike 3. Mac Jones is retired. That's going to bring Addie Faust to the plate, the catcher for Coach Heidi Morgan and the Sugar Bears. Off speed, in for a strike. That one misses well out of the zone. Had a lot of velocity on it, though. One ball, one strike to Addie Faust. That one misses low for ball 2. 2-1 to count to Faust. Runner at first, one out for the Pisgah Black Bears. In the air towards DeHart. She fumbles it. And everybody's going to be safe. Faust reaches on an error. Runners at first and second now for the Black Bears. Time going to be called as we're going to get a courtesy runner in for the catcher. Chandler Lowry now running at first. Brings Savannah Dickerson to the plate, the left fielder. Misses for ball 1. Now time called as looks like a baseball or something came onto the field in center. Moffitt's going to fetch it, hurl it over the fence. What was it? A phone? Somebody's phone. Okay. That one misses. 3-0 the count now on Savannah Dickerson. That's a ball. The bases are loaded now with one out. That's going to bring Jaden Moore to the plate, but we've got time called as we're getting a meeting between all the members of the infield. It's a brief meeting. Jaden Moore, the shortstop for the Pisgah Black Bears, will stand in with the bases juiced and one out. In for a strike. The 0-1 offering. In for a strike. Quickly in the hole 0-2 now is Jaden Moore. Dickerson at first. Lowry at second. Jaden Smith at third base. One gone in the inning as the 0-2 offering is swung on and fouled off. Jaden Moore stays alive. Caden Simpkins is on deck. Tannen Sorrells possibly could bat this inning. What happened?
Catcher's interference. You get first base.
They're going to say that there was catcher's interference, and that will score a run. When she swung, she hit the catcher's mitt. And the Pisgah Black Bears open up a 1-0 advantage here in the top of the first inning. On misses, 1-0 the count. Off speed, got her out in front. One ball, one strike. Softly down the first base line, going to be caught in foul territory by Mia Tran for out number 2. That'll bring Tannen Sorrells to the plate. Bases remain loaded. Nobody able to advance. Here's the 0-1. Swung on and missed. 0-2 on Sorrells. We'll see if Kendall can get out of a jam here with only 1 run scoring. Out in front, checked her swing, went around, and that's going to do it for the top half of the first inning, but not before 1 run comes across. The Sugar Bears leave the bases loaded, and as we head to the bottom of the first inning, it's Pisgah up 1-0. Stay with us.
Chris Rummins Construction is a family-owned, licensed building contractor servicing the Franklin, Highlands, and Cashers area, specializing in custom home construction, remodels and additions, as well as custom trim and closet cabinetry. Start your project today with Chris Rummins Construction.
Welcome back. We head to the bottom half of the first inning with the Pisgah Black Bears up 1-0. Sadie Messer going to be in the circle for Coach Heidi Morgan and the Pisgah Bears. Addie Faust behind the plate. Tannen Sorrells over at third. Jaden Moore at short. Caden Simpkins at second. Jaden Smith at first. The Panthers will send Ashlyn McConnell to lead things off. We'll see Kendall Rummins and Avery Moffitt here in the home half of the first inning. First offering misses for ball 1. Second offering misses. 2-0. In for a strike. That one misses. 3 balls and a strike now to the leadoff lady for the Panthers. It's Ashley McConnell, shortstop. Messer in the circle, kicks and fires. Caught the low inside corner for strike 2. McConnell was heading down to first. She thought it was ball 4. Popped up into center field, going to get over the center fielder's head. Quick relay in and a bang-bang play at second base. She is in safe. McConnell with a double to lead off the bottom half of the first inning. That'll bring Kendall Rummins to the plate.
Now at the plate, number 11.
That's the first hit of the ball game, first hit for the Panthers. Rummins, the pitcher, stands in. In for a strike. In the outfield for Pisgah, Savannah Dickerson at left, Mac Jones at center, and Addie Sorrells at right. A little low for ball 1. One. Pop back to the screen. And hole 1 and 2 now is Kendall Rummins. Glad that you're with us on YouTube and Facebook of the Franklin Panther Sports Network as we're at the top of the hour of 7 o'clock Eastern Daylight Time. Sun setting here, and I can't see anything, honestly, out this window. It's plexiglass. Popped up. That one is going to reach the seats right behind us. Just relying on our monitor here. Just looking at our monitor. Eventually the sun will set here, and I could actually see home plate area. Very foggy. The 1-2. Low for ball 2. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Just happy that it's sunny. Rain stayed away. They had talked about a line of showers and storms moving through, but I haven't seen much today except earlier. Hopefully it stays away. 2-2. Low and outside. Runs it full. 3-2. Ironically, looks like a shower just north of Canton. Looking on the radar. Hopefully it stays that way. Doesn't move this way. Payoff in the air. Down the right field line in foul territory. Making the play is Addie Sorrells, just to the right of your screen for out number 1. That'll bring to the plate Avery Moffitt. Moffitt, the center fielder.
Now batting, number 6, Avery Moffitt.
Advancing on the foul was Ashley McConnell. She's now down at third. Low strike, 0-1 to Avery Moffitt. The 0-1, chased out of the zone, 0-2 now on Avery Moffitt. A little outside for ball one. A little outside, evens it up at 2 balls, 2 strikes. Two. Going outside, runs it full, 3-2. Looks like the strategy early on for Sadie Messer is trying to paint the corners low, almost at the knees with every pitch. 3-2. Pop foul. Yeah, the umpire has been calling some of those at the knees, and so the Panther batters have been able to foul off a couple, but when you're chasing junk pitches that are low and really out of the zone, you get what Kendall just did in a pop fly in foul territory. 3-2. Pounded into the ground. It'll be a tough play for the third baseman. She's able to scoop, fire to first in time, but the run does come home to score. They're knotted up at 1 apiece now. 2 gone in the inning, and the bases are clear.
Now batting number 23, Olivia Bashar.
Bashard at the plate. And she takes a ball. Bashard, the catcher, senior. The 1-0, that one sails out of the zone. 2-0. If you just joined us, didn't hear the very beginning of the broadcast, it is Little League night here. Low and outside, 3-0 at the ballpark for Little League softball. There are a lot of kids that have made their way out. They were on the field before tonight's contest as the Lady Panthers were being introduced. And now they're milling around. We've got some balloons and some other stuff. A lot of folks here. Pisgah always brings a big crowd. (3-0) in for a strike. Bashar thought it was ball 4. (3-1) towards third. Going to be scooped by Sorrells to first in time. 5-3 goes Bashard. And that'll do it for the first inning here at the MMS softball field. Panthers able to get a run across on 1 hit. That was a double by Ashley McConnell. She came around to score, and as we head to the second, we are knotted up at 1 apiece. Stay with us. Hits one into right pretty well. Right fielder backpedaling. It's out of here. Welcome back as we head to the top of the second inning. Kendall Rummins has just made her way out into the circle, so we're going to have a few more seconds to maybe even a minute before we get to the top half of the second inning. Mentioned this at the top of the broadcast. I know a lot of folks have joined us since the very beginning. Here are the conference standings. The Panthers have lost 2 out of the last 3 ball games and now have dropped to 6-2 in the Mountain 7 Conference, with West Henderson being one of those losses. They had a 6-2 lead in that game, ended up losing in Mills River last Friday, a week ago tonight. They're 8-0. And you say Pisgah, 2 losses in conference. They are 5-2, so if they could win tonight, they would leapfrog the Panthers into second place. All right, the second inning is just about ready to begin, and leading things off for the Sugar Bears, it's Alyssa Smith. Maddie Sorrells will bat 8-9-1. Jaden Smith slated to take a swing. Kendall Rummins is ready as the shadows get longer here at MMS's softball field. That one is sent foul down the third base line. But again, if you didn't hear the very beginning of our broadcast, we have a interesting view behind home plate tonight because there's so many people here that there's no room for us to put a camera behind home plate up on the stands. Well, there would have been, but I don't think they wanted to move. They weren't very happy with us. So we decided to put it right there and try a different view. As you see, it's not the greatest. The backside of the umpire. In for a strike. He's consistently calling that low strike for both pitchers. And this definitely is most likely the largest crowd we have seen all season with Little League night in Pisgah in town. Ball, 2 strikes. That one is fouled off at the plate by Alyssa Smith, the designated player tonight in Heidi Morgan's lineup. Addie Sorrells, the right fielder, is on deck. One, 2. Did she go around? Yes, she did. That's strike 3. So Alyssa Smith is retired. That is the 3rd strikeout recorded by Kendall Rummins so far in the ball game. Brings Addie Sorrells to the plate with 1 out and nobody on in the top half of the second inning. Sorrells sends it towards McConnell at short. She's up with it over to first in time for the second out. Top of the order we go now. Jaden Smith led off the ball game with a walk. She came around to score the only run so far for Pisgah. 2 gone, nobody on for the Sugar Bears. Leadoff batter, left-handed batter, as you almost always see. And that one is sent by the third baseman, Layla Malloy, into left field for a base hit. Smith gets on with a solid single to left. And that'll bring to the plate Mac Jones. She was retired via a strikeout back in the first inning. Jones sends that one into left field, base hit. Back-to-back singles off of Rummins. 2 are on with 2 out. That'll bring Addie Faust to the plate. She reached on an error back in the first inning. Faust watches one sell out of the zone for ball 1. 1-0 the count. A little low for ball 2. The 2-0 catches the corner for strike 1. towards DeHart at second. To first in time. That'll retire the side for the Sugar Bears. They do strand a couple of runners. And they pound out a couple of hits here in the inning. And as we head to the bottom half of the second, we're still knotted up at 1 apiece. Stay with us.
Chris Rummans Construction is a family-owned, licensed building contractor servicing the Franklin, Highlands, and Cashers area, specializing in custom home construction, remodels and additions, as well as custom trim and closet cabinetry. Start your project today with Chris Rummans Construction.
Audio Jungle.
All right, Brink. Welcome back as we head to the bottom half of the second inning. Tied at 1 apiece. George Young, alongside our executive producer, Philip Angel. And the Panthers will send Mia Tran, Delaney Stiles, and Laura Holland to the plate to face Sadie Messer. That one misses for ball 1. Tran sends it back foul, evens it up at a ball and a strike. We'll be back on the network coming up on Tuesday as the Panthers try to get revenge against the North Henderson Purple Knights. After dropping an 8-inning affair on Wednesday night, we'll have that game here on YouTube and Facebook. That one misses. 2 balls and a strike to Mia Tran. Delaney Stiles on deck. Laura Holland to bat here in the inning. In for a strike, evens it up at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Tran watches one sail low and outside and evens it up, or check that. It takes the count full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now time called at the plate. Tran going to step out. That's ball 4. A base runner for the Panthers. Mia Tran. That'll bring Delaney Stiles up to the plate. First walk for Sadie Messer. Delaney Stiles bats.
Now batting number 5, Delaney Stiles.
Stiles puts down a bunt. It's a nice one. It'll be fielded by the pitcher Messer. Fires over to first in time. Does move the runner over. 1 gone. That'll bring Laura Holland to the plate, who was honored before tonight's action as the April Athlete of the Month. She is a left-handed batter.
Number 8, Laura.
Stands in to face Messer, swings and misses the first offering. The 0-1 bounces up to the catcher, Addie Faust. Evens it up at a ball and a strike. In the air, left field. Dickerson camps under it, and she'll make the play for out number 2. That brings Josie Dehart to the plate.
Now batting, number 22, Josie Dehart.
Dehart takes a strike. That one pops the mitt. Fans behind home plate didn't like the call. Runner at first, or check that, runner at second in Mia Tran. That one is popped down the right field line on her horse, Addie Sorrells, just out of your view, will make the play for out number 3. So the Panthers strand a runner here in the bottom half of the second inning. And we will head to the third, all knotted up at 1 apiece. Welcome back. We head to the third inning here at the Pentland Sports Complex, Macon Middle School softball field. We are tied at 1 apiece. Kendall Rummins making her final warm-up toss. Bouchard sends it down to second, and we'll get this third underway here right directly. Middle part of the order for the Sugar Bears, it's Dickerson, Moore, and Simpkins slated to bat. Savannah Dickerson in the first inning drew a walk, and she'll stroll to the plate to face Kendall Rummins. And the first offering from Kendall Rummins is in for a strike. 0-1 the count. Pops the mitt for strike 2. Just missed. Ball 1. Ball 2 strikes on Dickerson. The 1-2, fouled off at the plate, stays alive, does Dickerson. Sent back to Kendall. Rummins to first in time. 1-3 on the putout goes Dickerson. That's going to bring Jaden Moore to the plate. One gone, nobody on. At the top of the third inning. Down the line, foul. Right field line into the stands, down the right field line. Allowed strike. 0-1 on Jade Moore. She reached on catcher's interference, something you don't see much. Back in the first inning. And she swung, hit the catcher's mitt of Olivia Bouchard. Scored a run. Because the bases were loaded at that point. Swings and misses. 0-2 now is Moore. The 0-2. Inside, just missed the corner for ball one. That one's fouled off. Stays alive once again. Ball, 2 strikes to Moore. Down the line, first base, going to be scooped by Mia Tran, and she'll take it to the bag unassisted for out number 2. That's going to bring to the plate Caden Simpkins. While we're playing music, there we go. 2 gone. I've done that multiple times. I thought the inning was over. That one misses. Soft roller to second. DeHart fields it. Fires to first. Underhand. We're out number 3. Third inning in the books. We are still knotted up and 1 apiece as we head to break.
Chris Rummans Construction is a family-owned, licensed building contractor servicing the Franklin, Highlands, and Cashers area, specializing in custom home construction, remodels, and additions, as well as custom trim and closet cabinetry. Start your project today with Chris Rummans Construction.
Audio Jungle.
Welcome back as we head to the home half of the third inning. Panthers going to be sitting 9-1-2 in the coach Bobby Bishop order to face Sadie Messer. Layla Malloy, first time up at the dish tonight, facing Sadie Messer.
Number 4, Layla Malloy.
And for whatever reason on our scoreboard, the down arrow is not showing. I got to fix that in the break. Didn't show the bottom of the second inning, and now it's not showing for the bottom of the third. I don't know why. That one's in a little high for ball one. And swung on and missed. Evens it up. Got a ball and a strike. ball, 2 strikes now on Layla Malloy. Swung on and missed for strike 3. Just the first strikeout of Panther batters for Sadie Messer. Top of the order we go, and Ashlyn McConnell. McConnell doubled to begin the bottom of the first inning.
Now batting, number 2, Ashlyn McConnell.
She takes a strike. The 0-1 misses, ball 1. One catches the low outside corner for strike 2. The 1-2. High. Evens it up at 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2. Popped on the infield. Looks like the second baseman, Simpkins, on the grass will make the play for out number 1. That'll bring, or out number 2 rather, that'll bring Kendall Rummins to the plate.
Now at the plate, number 11, Kendall Rummins.
Rummins flied out her only time up. She's 0 for 1. Rummins sends that one high and deep to right field and out of here. Just below the scoreboard, solo homer for Kendall Rummins. And the Lady Panthers have taken a 2-1 lead here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. I didn't know if that one would have enough. Just got over the fence. That'll bring Avery Moffitt to the plate. The solo shot by Kendall Rummins.
Now batting, number 6, Avery Moffitt.
Moffitt grounded out the last time up. She is 0 for 1. And Moffitt takes a strike. That one bounces up to the catcher, Addie Faust. He was it up at a ball and a strike. One popped straight up the chute on the infield. Shortstop Moore will camp under it, and she'll make the play for the final out. That'll do it for the Panthers here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Earlier tonight, we honored Laura Holland as the Athlete of the Month, and earlier this month we caught up with her, and here it is.
My name is Laura Holland. I play softball, and I'm a senior. I have been playing softball ever since I was 5. So my dad has always helped me. He's always been right beside me. He coached me a couple years in community league, and so he's been a major influence. And then also my mom, she played softball in high school, and so she's also just cheered me on the whole time and motivated me to just always try and just keep going even if I mess up. My most favorite thing about softball is probably batting. because there's just so much anticipation, and then when you step up to the plate, it's like everything, all the stress goes away and you can just enjoy your time. And if you hit it, it's such a good feeling.
That one is sent high and deep to center field and out of here. Laura Holland, solo shot to center.
My most favorite play of my career has probably got to be my most recent home run. That was very exciting and very just unexpected, and I really enjoyed that.
And it makes the score 4-2, Franklin.
The Athlete of the Month has been presented by First Citizens Bank, helping families and businesses make more of their finances for over 125 years. First Citizens Bank, forever first, member FDIC. And by Corbin Dental, a locally owned dental practice providing comprehensive and advanced dental care in Franklin. They take pride in providing world-class care right here at home.
Welcome back. Top of the fourth we go. Bottom of the order for the Pisgah Sugar Bears. Sorrells stands in and swings and misses at the first offering from Kendall Rummins, an off-speed pitch. Sorrells struck out her only time up. Third baseman for Coach Heidi Morgan. Top of the fourth, Panthers have taken a 2-1 lead. First lead of the night, that one. Is a little high. She checked her swing, but did not go around, and they're not going to appeal down to first. 1 ball, 1 strike to Tannen Sorrells. In the air, pretty well, right field, backpedaling, and Laura Holland could not corral it. That'll be a double for Tannen Sorrells. She'll stand at second to lead off top of the fourth inning. Second hit off of, check that, the third hit now off of Kendall Rummins as Alyssa Smith steps to the plate. Tries to lay down a bunt, kicks it foul, third baseline. And again, glad you're with us. We're a little past 7:30 on a Friday night. A lot of options, a lot of choices. Glad that you decided to spend your evening with us on whatever platform you have decided to go with tonight, YouTube or Facebook. Does not square around that time and takes low for ball 1. Alyssa Smith also a victim of a strikeout. She's a designated player in the Coach Heidi Morgan lineup for the Sugar Bears. Runner at second and nobody out. 1-1 offering. She does offer and fouled it back. Ball 2 strikes now on Alyssa Smith. One ball, 2 strikes. Foul back. Count stays 1-2. Pisgah scored their only run on a catcher's interference call back in the first. Off speed, misses high. Evens it up at 2 balls, 2 strikes. Inside corner, strike 3. Alyssa Smith is a victim of a strikeout for the second time tonight. And Addie Sorrells stands in. She's 0 for 1, tapped short. 4th strikeout for Kendall Rummins. Sorrells Sends that one into center field. Moffitt will make the play. Route number 2. Top of the order we go now. And Jaden Smith, she has a single and a walk. Came around to score in that first inning, the only run on the catcher's interference. Catcher's interference happened when the bases were loaded, if you just joined us. Runner remains at second. The left-hand batting Smith waits now. She's going to call time and step out. Smith swings and misses.
Yeah, but she was like, I'm not doing wrong. I was like, yes, you are. And she goes, but I'm not giving you the ball to go do that. When you were like football, I said, you have the license, the ball to the quarterback, and
the 0-1, right back to Kendall in the circle. She's going to scoop and fire to first in time, and that's going to retire the Pisgah Black Bear order at the top of the 4th inning. 2-1 Panthers as we head to the home half right after this.
Chris Rummins Construction is a family-owned, licensed building contractor servicing the Franklin, Highlands, and Cashers area, specializing in custom home construction, remodels, and additions, as well as custom trim and closet cabinetry. Start your project today with Chris Rummins Construction.
Welcome back. Bottom of the 4th we go. 2-1 Lady Panthers. Sadie Messer remains at the circle as you see her getting the final instructions from her infield. Middle part of the order for the Panthers. It's Olivia Bouchard, cleanup hitter. Mia Tran and Delaney Stiles, 4, 5, and 6 in the Coach Bobby Bishop order. Olivia Bouchard's got to come on out after she got over catcher's gear off. She's ready to go. Just to the right of your screen. Bouchard in the ball game is 0 for 1. Tapped to third, her only time up. She takes high for ball 1. Fans will have more softball action for you coming up on Tuesday here at the Macon Middle School Softball Complex. Penland Sports Complex. 1-0. North Henderson comes a-calling. The Panthers seeking revenge on Tuesday after dropping an 8-inning affair Wednesday night at the hands of the Purple Knights. We'll have that one here on the network, YouTube and Facebook. Hopefully you'll join us. 2-0. High, 3-0. We'll throw up the broadcast schedule before we head on out of here tonight as we're getting to the end of the season for everybody. Ball 4. It's 4 straight to Olivia Bouchard, and she takes first on the walk. That's the second walk that has been issued by Sadie Messer in the ball game. And Mia Tran now will stand in. She drew a walk to lead off the second inning, but was stranded at second. The umpire cleans off the plate. Tran squares, throw down to first. They got her. Hold on. We're going to get a – okay, Bobby is going to come over and talk to the plate umpire and going to ask for a second opinion, I think. They both agree. So Bouchard heads to the dugout after getting picked off, hanging off the bag at first. Tran, did she offer at it? I thought she did. Is it in for a strike? Did 0-2? Okay, that's right. 0-2 the count on Mia Tran. Didn't pull the trigger as that one did not hit the zone. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Mia. Tran sends that one back foul, stays alive at 1 ball, 2 strikes. One, 2 misses, evens it up. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Two in the air, center field. Got to hang up. Mac Jones camps under it for out number 2. Delaney Stiles now will come to the plate. And Stiles is 0 for 1. Tap back to the pitcher. Her only time up at the dish tonight happened back in the 2nd inning.
Now batting number 5, Delaney Stiles.
Stiles sends that one to the screen. Oh, 1 the count on Delaney. Goes Goff and comes up empty. 0-2 on Delaney Stiles. The 0-2 down the line, first base foul. Protects the plate, stays alive at 0-2. Lays off somehow, low and outside. He's been calling all night, and he didn't pull the trigger on that one. Ball, 2 strikes on Delaney Stiles. 1-2 in the air, right field. Sorrells will make the play for the final out. F9 goes Delaney Stiles, and that's going to put a lid on the 4th inning for the Panthers. To the 5th we go with the Lady Panthers up 2-1. The top of the fifth we go with the Panthers up 2-1 here at the middle school softball complex. Mention the upcoming schedule. Here it is on the network as it flies in. Some softball action coming up on Tuesday here at Macon Middle School. That's an earlier start, 5 o'clock. And then some soccer for you on Monday, April 29th. And then still working out the plans for senior night since baseball and softball play at the exact same time on April 30th. Baseball hosting East Henderson and softball hosting West Henderson. And then you see the rest of the schedule close out the year. So the Pisgah Sugar Bears going to send the middle part of their order to the plate. It's going to be Mac Jones that'll lead it off. 2, 3, and 4, Addie Faust and Savannah Dickerson slated to bat against Kendall Rummins, who is set and ready to go here in the top of the fifth. Jones takes low for ball one. Jones in the ball game has a single, and she struck out. Sends that one to Dehart at second. Over to first in time. 2 pitches, 1 out. Brings Faust to the plate. Eddie Faust reached on an error and grounded out to second. Top of the fifth. So play on here at softball complex. That one misses for ball one. Grounder towards short. McConnell up with it to first in time. That'll bring to the plate Savannah Dickerson. Fouled off down the third base line. Got some changes on the infield. Mia Tran now at second, Livy Bichard at first. Moffitt now catching. Dickerson waits, the 0-2. Just misses on the inside corner. Down the line, foul, third base. Josie Dehart now in center field. As we had a number of changes. Now, time called at the plate. Gives me a chance to throw the schedule up for the Lady Panthers as we're talking about the season is waning, and a couple of home games next week against Murphy and North Henderson, and then the senior night festivities on April 30th, sandwiched in between 2 on the road at Smoky and at T.C. Robertson. And the season is over on May 2nd. Ball, 2 strikes on Dickerson. Low to the backstop it goes as it evens the count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Deuces are wild. 2-2. Foul back. Stays alive. Does Savannah Dickerson. made the crowd happy behind home plate. I don't know what happened. Somebody make a nice play. I'm not cheering for something. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 are out. Slow roller, going to be fielded by Tran. Fires to first in time for the final out. All grounders with the 3 outs in the top of the 5th inning. 2-1 as we play in the bottom of the 5th right after this.
My name is Laura Holland. I play softball and I'm a senior. I have been playing softball ever since I was 5. So my dad has always helped me. He's always been right beside me. He coached me a couple years in community league, and so he's been a major influence. And then also my mom, she played softball in high school, and so she's also just cheered me on the whole time and motivated me to just always try and just keep going even if I mess up. My most favorite thing about softball is probably batting, because there's just so much anticipation, and then when you step up to the plate, it's like everything, all the stress goes away and you can just enjoy your time. And if you hit it, it's such a good feeling.
That one is sent high and deep to center field and out of here. Laura Holland, solo shot to center.
My most favorite play of my career has probably got to be my most recent home run. That was very exciting and very just unexpected, and I really enjoyed that.
And it makes the score 4-2, Franklin.
The Athlete of the Month has been presented by First Citizens Bank, helping families and businesses make more of their finances for over 125 years. First Citizens Bank, forever first, member FDIC. And by Corbin Dental, a locally owned dental practice providing comprehensive and advanced dental care in Franklin. They take pride in providing world-class care right here at home.
Welcome back. It's Laura Holland that's at the plate. You just heard all about her. Athlete of the Month. She's already taken a couple of pitches, facing a 1-1 offering now from Sadie Messer. Sends that one over to second. Simpkins up with it to first in time. Gets the speedy Laura Holland 4-3. It's going to bring to the plate Josie Dehart.
Now batting, number 22, Josie Dehart.
Dehart is 0 for 1. She flied out. It happened back in the second. Dehart takes a strike. The 0-1 to Dehart, bounces up to catcher Faust. In the air towards short, under the glove of Jaden Moore, and that'll be an infield single for Josie Dehart. So a runner on for Layla Malloy.
Number 4, Layla Malloy.
Malloy struck out her only time up against Messer tonight. We'll see if she squares around and moves the runner. She will square. Nice bunt. To first in time. Malloy able to move the runner over with the sac bunt. 5-4 goes Layla Malloy. Top of the order we go. And Ashlyn McConnell. McConnell double, flied out. 1 for 2 as she takes it high for ball 1. Runner at second. Josie Dehart, you see her at the top left of your screen. 1-0. Well, outside, 2-0. Kendall Rummins, who has a solo homer, is on deck, but there's 2 gone in the inning. So far, that's been the difference in this game as we play in the bottom of the 5th inning. 2-0. Low, 3-0.
Gotta love it. Gotta love it.
Three-0 pitch. In for a strike.
Hit it up there. Here we go, 2.
3-1. Popped on the infield. Caught the second baseman Simpkins for the final outs. So the Panthers strand a runner. We head to the 6th. Franklin holding on to a 2-1 lead.
Chris Rummins Construction is a family-owned, licensed building contractor servicing the Franklin, Highlands, and Cashers area, specializing in custom home construction, remodels, and additions, as well as custom trim and closet cabinetry. Start your project today with Chris Rummins Construction.
Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.
Welcome back. Top of the 6th now at Connell or Penland Sports Complex, Macon Middle School softball field. And Pisgah Black Bears going to send Jaden Moore along with Caden Simpkins and Tannen Sorrells to the plate to face Kendall Rummins, who remains at the circle for Bobby Bishop. Moore tonight reached on a catcher's interference call and also popped out. And I was told in the break that on that catcher's interference, which saw Jaden Moore swing, and she sends that one on the line, going to be fielded on a hop by Mia Tran over to first in time. 4-3, 1 pitch, 1 out for Kendall. On the swing by Moore, it hit Libby Burchard's glove, and it also, we think, hit her hand, and she has injured her hand. Still in the ball game. Going to get checked out after the game, though. That's why the change behind home plate. Now Avery Moffitt, your back catcher, as that one misses for ball 1. Simpkins is 0 for 2. Fly out and the ground out. Out in front with that off-speed pitch. 1 ball and 1 strike to Caden Simpkins. One, fouled off. At hole, 1-2 now is Simpkins. Long look. 1-2. High. Evens it up. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Avery Moffitt began in center field, now behind home plate. And Dehart now in center. Off speed, look out. Sent right at the on deck circle. And Tannen Sorrells had to duck out of the way, and that's why you wear a batting helmet, as it careened off of her helmet. Wow. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. Big strikeout for Kendall Rummins. 5th strikeout. Black Bear batters. 2 gone. Brings Tannen Sorrells to the plate. She was a victim of a strikeout back in the 1st inning and doubled to lead off the 4th. She takes high for ball 1. These 2 teams met back a few weeks ago, with Franklin coming out on top 13-4. It's been a different ball game here tonight. That one misses, as runs have been a premium, or at a premium in this one. "2-0, catches the corner. The 2-1, she went golfing, came up empty, evens it up at 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2 out, nobody on, top half of the 6th inning. The difference so far in the game, a homer by Kendall Rummins. Pisgah scored their lone run on the catcher's interference call. Full count now. Payoff. Catches the inside corner, strike 3. That'll retire the side here in the top of the 6th inning. 2-1, Lady Panthers, as we head to the bottom half of the 6th. Stay with us. Welcome back. We head to the bottom of the 6th inning. Kendall Rummins going to lead things off. She's the difference in the ball game so far, as she had a solo shot back in the 3rd inning. She'll face Eddie Messer, who remains in the circle for Coach Heidi Morgan and the Sugar Bears. Rummins, along with that solo shot, flied out. Moffat's on deck. Rummins takes a strike. And Bouchard, I believe, will bat. She's slated to. We'll see. Rummins waits the 0-1. Swings and misses. The 0-1. Low and outside. Ball 2 strikes now on Kendall Rummins. Low and bounces up to the catcher Faust. It sounds like we've gone to the dogs. See some pooches out here, and I just heard one barking. And now what Matt Mason that just barked, there was actual dog here. 2-2 in the air, pretty well hit. Right field, backpedaling the center fielder, and it's out of here. Kendall Rummins, another solo shot. And it's 3-1, Lady Panthers. We'll bring to the plate Avery Moffitt.
Now batting, number 6, Avery Moffitt.
Moffitt so far in the ball game is 0 for 2. Fly out and a ground out. She's due. 4th hit off of Sadie Messer. 2 of them have been dingers by Kendall Rummins. Send that one right up the middle for a base hit. Nearly took Sadie Messer's glove off. So back-to-back hits for the Panthers. And we're going to have time called on the infield. We may get a pitching change. It looks like we will. So we'll tell you who the new pitcher is in just a few moments. Stay with us.
Chris Rummins Construction is a family-owned, licensed building contractor servicing the Franklin, Highlands, and Cashers area, specializing in custom home construction, remodels, and additions, as well as custom trim and closet cabinetry. Start your project today with Chris Rummins Construction.
My name is Laura Holland. I play softball and I'm a senior. I have been playing softball ever since I was 5. So my dad has always helped me. He's always been right beside me. He coached me a couple years in community league, and so he's been a major influence. And then also my mom, she played softball in high school, and so she's also just cheered me on the whole time and motivated me to just always try and just keep going even if I mess up. My most favorite thing about softball is probably batting, because there's just so much anticipation, and then when you step up to the plate, it's like everything, all the stress goes away and you can just enjoy your time. And if you hit it, it's such a good feeling.
That one is sent high and deep to center field and out of here. Laura Holland, solo shot to center.
My most favorite play of my career has probably got to be my most recent home run. That was very exciting and very just unexpected, and I really enjoyed that.
And it makes the score 4-2, Franklin.
The Athlete of the Month has been presented by First Citizens Bank, helping families and businesses make more of their finances for over 125 years. First Citizens Bank, forever first, member FDIC. And by Corbin Dental, a locally owned dental practice providing comprehensive and advanced dental care in Franklin. They take pride in providing world-class care right here at home.
New pitcher is Alyssa Smith, and she delivers strike 1 to Mia Tran. Only gave her like 3 or 4 pitches, and we've already had one batter. That was Olivia Bouchard. She took the first pitch she saw and bunted. Sack bunt to move the runner over. Mia Tran sends one foul down the third base line. Almost took the head off of Bobby Bishop in the third base coaching box. And she's quickly in the hole 0-2. Tran tonight drew a walk and flied out. Runner at second and one gone here in the bottom of the 6th inning. That'll be unassisted to first. 3-U goes Mia Tran. And they are 2 gone for Delaney Stiles. Stiles is 0 for 2, does move the runner over to third. A base hit, add some insurance. Stiles takes low for ball 1. Now time going to be called as Alyssa Smith steps off the rubber. And Delaney calls time at home plate. Stiles swings and misses at a low ball. They're going to try to get the runner at third. Get a run down. Moffitt slides back safely at third. You couldn't see it on your screen. We don't have a view of the third base side of the field. But she is back safe. Count to Delaney Stiles is 1 ball and 1 strike after she chased one in the dirt. 1-1, swung on and missed. As again, the dogs started invading softball field. One, two. Catches no part of the outside corner. Ball 2. Two balls, 2 strikes. 2 out. Runner at third. Up the middle, base hit. That'll play to run. And the Panthers extend the lead. It's now 4-1. That'll bring to the plate Laurel Holland. The 5th hit off of Pisgah Black Bear pitchers tonight. And the first hit off of Alyssa Smith. That's going to bring to the plate Laurel Holland. And she's due. She's 0 for 2 so far in the game. She swings and fouls it off at the plate. Stiles at first. The 0-1. Up the middle, going to be scooped by the shortstop Moore to first in time to retire the side, but not before 2 runs come across. Another solo homer by Kendall Rummins. And as we head to the top of the 7th inning, the Panthers need 3 outs for a 4-1 victory. Stay with me.
Audio Jungle.
Welcome back. Top of the 7th we go. Here at the Penland Sports Complex, Kendall Rummins remains in the circle. And 8, 9, and 1 in the Coach Heidi Morgan order is due here in the top of the 7th. Panthers with a cushion now at 4-1 after scoring 2 runs in the bottom half of the 6th. It's Alyssa Smith that'll lead it off. She's victim of a strikeout both plate appearances. She's 0 for 2. Addie Sorrells to bat this inning, and then the top of the order, Jaden Smith for Coach Morgan and her Sugar Bears. Rummins tries to close it out, and first offering is swung on and missed. It had some velocity behind it. Here's the 0-1. Misses low, evens it up. Fans will have more softball for you coming up on Tuesday here at the Penland Sports Complex softball field. North Henderson and the Panthers a little earlier, 5 o'clock start. At least that's what's on my schedule. Slow tap to short. Up with it is McConnell. Fires to first in time. One gone. Still a 5 o'clock start, Matt Mason, isn't it? Believe so. She's going to check. All right. The one gone. That's going to bring to the plate Addie Sorrells. Sorrells is 0 for 2. She takes a ball inside. 1-0 the count. One misses. 2-0. Is that a hard start at 5? Okay, no JVs, what you're saying. Okay. 2-0 pitch. Fouled off at the plate. Tap back to Rummins. She fields to first. 2 gone. Last hope for the Pisgah Sugar Bears. Jaden Smith. She's a leadoff hitter. Walked and single. Also tap back to the pitcher. Smith sends one to short. McConnell up with it to first. Off the glove of Bouchard. That'll be an error, allowing Smith to reach, and we play on. That'll bring to the plate another left-handed batter, Mac Jones. Strikeout, a single, and a ground out. 1 for 3. She takes low for ball 1. Down the line, going to be a fair ball into right field. They'll throw to second to try to get the runner. She's safe. Runners now at second and third, and the tying run comes to the plate. Second hit tonight for Mac Jones off of Kendall Rummins. Now meeting in the infield as the ball game was over until the error at first. And now Pisgah could potentially tie it up with a homer. Addie Faust will come to the plate. Reached on an error and has a couple of ground outs. She is 0 for 3 in the ball game. Faust sends that one foul. 0-1.
Hey, Coach, I don't have any more.
The 0-1, this is high. 1 ball and 1 strike to Faust. Cleanup hitter Savannah Dickerson on deck. 2 gone. The 1-1 pitch. Back to Kendall Rummins. She fields to first in time, and that's going to do it. The Panthers will win this one and sweep the season series over Pisgah. 4-1 the final here at the Penland Sports Complex and Macon Middle School. Put a scare in us there at the very end, the Panthers advance to 11-2 overall and 7-2 in the Mountain 7 Conference. Pisgah drops to 9-5 and 5-3 in the Mountain 7 Conference. Panthers remain in the second slot in the conference standings, and they will look for revenge coming up on Tuesday night against North Henderson Purple Knights. Our schedule on the network looks like this over the next couple of weeks. Got softball on the 23rd, soccer action for you on the 29th, and then it's senior night either at the baseball field or here at the softball field to close out the month of April. Final here tonight, 4-1, Lady Panthers defeat the Lady Bears of Pisgah. For Philip Angel, our executive producer, and for all involved, I'm George Young. Till next time, so long, everybody.